In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can calculate your Forex risk management with a click of a button. This is how hundreds of my students have managed to calculate their risk to perfection every single trade, even during high risk impact news, whilst maintaining their risk to reward every single time that they place a trade. Not only that, I'm going to show you how it will automatically journal your trades for you when you open them and when you close them. I'm going to be giving away this risk management expert advisor completely free to one of my lucky YouTube subscribers. So stay tuned on how you can get access to this completely for free. Okay, so we're looking at the chart here, pound against the US dollar on the 15-minute time frame. I've completely installed already the risk tool. It's called V1.1. And you can put this up so you get a nice dashboard. You can see the dashboard here, it's all visual, allowing you to edit it by clicking on the dashboard. So you can see that our risk is currently set to 1, so 1% of the account. It's giving me £7,364, and it'll also give me a fixed lot size. You can do all the different options here from market limit, stops, buy, etc. You can change that over to sell or leave it on buy. You can look at all the pricing and you can look at fixed reward to risk. So I have mine set to 2. So whatever I'm risking means that I'm looking to make back twice the amount. So let's have a look further at the chart. So let's say I'm looking at the hourly chart here and I'm looking to buy. I can simply click the risk to reward tool and it's going to load this up onto my chart. You then can see that it's automatically calculating here the buy, stop loss and the take profit based off of where the manual inputted stop loss is. However, let's say I visually want to sort this out, so I want to drag it down. So I want my stop loss to be below that big swing low down there. So let's put the stop loss just there. And you'll now see that my reward to risk is saying that if I want to hit a 2-to-1 up here, this is what I need to take as profit. So I can then update the fixed reward to risk to 1.5. You can see it's currently set on a 2% gain. If I then tick that back on there, you can see it now updates to the chart. So targeting up to the previous high, you can see that that is where we need our stop loss. So that would be a 1.5 profit factor. So I could also say, do you know what, I want that as a 2. So that's where it's going to go. You can see exactly how it is. It's automatically calculated and I can literally click buy on my dashboard. I won't because I don't want to enter a trade just yet, but I can literally click buy and it will put me straight into the market. It's automatically calculating the lot size every single time the market is moving. It's working out what our risk is, what our reward is, and this is very, very straightforward to utilize as a tool. It basically takes all the manual calculations out. No matter whether you're trading pound, euro dollar, US dollar, yen, it automatically has all the calculations built into it. Now, if we look at some of the settings, some of the fantastic parts we've built into this is what we call hotkeys, which I think is amazing. So if we head over here on settings, you can set in here max daily loss. So we can put in what we're looking to have as our max daily loss, max daily profit, max open trades, auto break even. So, you know, if we want it to move to automatic break even when the trade moves in our favor, we can set that to that. We can also put a trade and stop from the dashboard. We can also put take partial profits. Okay, TP1, what are we going to do? Are we going to close 25% of our position when we're up 0.5%, when we're up 1%, or leave the final one to run all the way to 1.5? So we have all of this information that we can input visually, which allows us to focus on our partial profits. The best part that I quite like is the screenshot aspect. So we can send screenshots at trade open, screenshots where the order's placed, trade close, order delete, or when we've modified. And then you can see the file path of where it's saved. Now this is fantastic for traders that want to journal their positions, because overall when you're journaling, you can learn from this, you can understand exactly what you're doing from a risk perspective, from a trade outlook perspective, and it really allows you to view what your trades were, why you took them, and overall see what it was like when you did your analysis, what it was like when you finished. And this gives you great ease of documentation. You don't need to do anything. If you've automatically got this ticked, so I'll tick it here, auto screenshot, it will save it into my screenshots and I can review that at a later date. So it takes all of that management away. We can also save that if we wanted to. Now, if we go over to reports here, this is great as well because it can show you the total trades that we've taken, the net profit, expected payoff, our profit factor, and all of these interesting areas on our report is all built into our visual dashboard. This allows us to see exactly how we are performing and what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. We can then also export this data directly from our visual dashboard to be able to review, say, on Excel and so on and so forth. You can also see on here, for example, you can move break even now, so you can click that as a button. It'll move to break even without you having to do anything on the actual trade. Now, if we go to settings, if you don't want to stick with your risk management based on percentage, you can also change your fixed lot size here, allowing for you to calculate it how you want. For ease of trading, let's say you have lots of trades open, you can also click close all. Or maybe your criteria has changed and you don't want any orders, so you can click delete all. This allows for simple functionality to improve your efficiency as a trader. Having these one-click buttons that fully understand what your risk model is, your inputs, your risk to reward, allows you to focus on your trade criteria, making sure your analysis is on point, whilst not sacrificing your reward to risk, because that is so crucial for long-term success. Now, one of the cool parts that I really like for those that like trading from a level of professionalism, then you'll probably fall in love with some of the stuff that I like here. So you can see all the different inputs that we have here. I won't bore you on them, but I just want to scroll down because you can see here. So here you can see that it can update you with notifications. Send a notification when your trade is opened, when a placed order, when a trade has closed, when it's deleted an order, when it's modified a trade, when a partial TP is hit. You know, send notifications when you've been moved to break even, when your trail kicks in. These are all alerts. Look, alert on screen as well, push notifications, send an email. All of these are very useful things that you can have that allow you to stay informed whilst not sacrificing your time for trading and not needing to sit in front of your screen. Now, here is one of my favorites that I really like, and maybe in the future, maybe I'll even develop a physical product that allows for physical hotkeys. But for now, you can use your keyboard and you can turn hotkeys on, which allows for you to open trades, limit mode, stop mode, trade mode, close all key, delete all key, break even key, close partial, open partial. So we have this functionality to be able to control things with a click of a button on our keyboard, as well as having the visual risk management tool. So if I switch timeframes, for example, and I go down to say the 5 minutes, you can see how it's still all intact. But if all I need to do is drag and drop, I want my stop loss just there. And the stop loss isn't where the start of the red box is, it's where the red line is. So I can, I can move that up there, and you can see exactly where my stop loss is if I zoom in. So you can see the lot size has increased dramatically. If I change my risk up here, let's change my risk to just 0.1%. There you go, 7.09 lots, just done like that. Click of a button, nice and easy, whilst maintaining my reward to risk at all times. And if I go, do you know what? I really want to get that stop loss just below that low there. It will then update where I need to be from a TP side of things as well to maintain my reward to risk. And again, you might want to change that down to 1.5 so it can show you exactly where you need to be. So this risk tool has been really breakthrough for us. It's been a fantastic tool to be able to make and add to the Samuel & Co. Expert Advisor collections. It also allows for you to leave your chart nice and tidy after the trade's done, because you don't really need to sit there looking at this all the time. So you can simply click risk to reward tool, click off, and then you can also click this as well, where it then moves it up into the corner, and you can just leave your trade nice and focused whilst it's running in the background. If you need to make any modifications, you can simply open it up and go again. And you can use this on any chart, any time frame, any pair. So overall, having a risk tool like this has really made my trading more efficient, really made my students' trading more efficient, and overall we're seeing traders stick to correct lot size calculations because it's done all the legwork for them. So YouTube subscribers, if you want to get hold of my Risk Management Expert Advisor, there's a link in the description of where you can enter into the raffle completely for free. I'm going to be choosing a YouTube subscriber, so you have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel in order to be in the chance to win. So make sure you hit the like on this button, get in the comments when you have entered, and I'll be letting you guys know soon who the winner is.